People have very intimate relationship with the cow.
Yes, of course.
They have drunk the milk of that cow, their children are drinking the milk of that cow. If you kill it, it's like killing a human being, it's murder or it's cannibalism. This is not a religious thing. Once you drink milk from the cow, she's like your mother. Killing your mother and eating her up is something people cannot digest in this country. There is already a beef ban in many villages. It is growing, it's becoming a growing business. India is becoming a major exporter of beef. That's not right. Our people don't go out on the street and not going to kill anybody because they killed a cow. Now, when it comes to food, what it means is, we are taking another life, whatever that is, it may be plant life, animal life, whatever. You're taking another life, ingesting it, and you have to make it your life. That's the whole thing. What is your life, what is that life, if you look at it? All life on this planet is coming from the earth. This body is also the same soil, this is also same soil. If there is an earthworm, that is also same soil. But see how it has become, how this has become, how that has become. If I give you, you like a mango or a banana?
Mango.
Mango. Yeah, I know, you're ruling the state right now. Now, if you eat a mango, this mango becomes a woman in you. If I eat a mango, the same mango becomes a man in me. If a cow eats a mango, the same mango becomes a cow in the cow. Why is this happening? There is a certain information or software in you. Whatever you eat, it transforms it into a woman. If I eat, it transforms it into a man. If a cow eats, that becomes a cow. So, every life is happening the way it is happening because of a certain dimension of information, or in modern terminology, let's call it software. There is a certain software, which is an arrangement of information.
Okay.
Now, the idea is to eat as simple a software as possible. If you eat that kind of life, which is a very simple software, your ability to override that software and make it entirely a part of you is very good. As that software gets complex, more and more complex, your ability to integrate it goes down. So especially if it's a creature which has some sense of thought and emotion, if it has emotion, then you should not eat it. This is the understanding. An animal which has any emotion, displays certain emotions, especially if it displays emotion which is near to human emotion, you should not eat it because it will not integrate itself, that animal nature will start manifesting itself. Or in other words, in India, today maybe in cities people do not know, you see in the villages, people have very intimate relationship with the cow.
Yes, of course.
They have drunk the milk of that cow, their children are drinking the milk of that cow. There is a very deep relationship. If you do not know this, cow is one creature. If something happens to you and you are in some kind of grief or misery, you don't have to be near the cow. Wherever the cow is in your house, it'll start shedding tears for you.
Yes.
You know, I've seen this with my eyes, I couldn't believe. When somebody is dead in the house, what does the cow know? It is somewhere, simply tears flowing. So when it has such deep emotions, if you kill it, it's like killing a human being, it's murder or it's cannibalism.
Yes.
So because of that, this is not a faith thing, this is not a religious thing. We thought this is a fundamental sense. Why, when we are hungry, why can't I cut you up and eat you? What's wrong? What's wrong?
But what you're saying should be about many more animals than just the cow.
Yes, of course.
And when it becomes about only the cow, then there is certainly a perception that it is a political decision or a religious decision.
No, I'm not talking about whatever the laws.
This is not about people getting up and saying it's cruel to be a meat eater. That would be a different argument.
I'm not even talking about cruelty, even cutting a plant is cruel, in my experience.
Yes.
But you have to do it. But if you're conscious of it, you will do it to the minimum possible extent, not do it wantonly. That's the whole thing. Now about this political ban about cow slaughter or whatever. This has many things. One thing is there is a sensitivity. Once you drink milk from the cow, she's like your mother. Killing your mother and eating her up is something people cannot digest in this country.
Yes.
Still 80% of the people belong to that category and there's a huge emotion, such an emotion which because they've always been made to be docile in a certain way, they have not violently reacted to it. But in some places, it has happened in villages and other places. There is already a beef ban in many villages just by a norm, not by any law. that you don't bring these kind of things into the village. I am not saying you must ban it or not ban it, I am saying the sensitivities of your population, you without considering, you can't go do this blatantly. Because it is growing, it's becoming a growing business, India is becoming a major exporter of beef. That's not right. Even if somebody hates something, it is up to them, it's their personal taste, whatever. But now you're promoting it and you're making it grow, there is serious concern, but our people don't express it. Our people don't go out on the street and not going to kill anybody because they killed a cow. So, ban is not what is needed, more education was needed rather than banning.
The video discusses the inflammable nature of faith and spirituality in current times. Sadhguru emphasizes the importance of eating what is good for you, rather than focusing on religious aspects of food. Barkha Dutt mentions the different dietary perspectives based on one's occupation or lifestyle. The conversation touches on the intimate relationship people in villages have with cows. Overall, the video explores the intersection of faith, food, and personal choices in today's society. The slaughter of cattle in India, it is not just a legal issue, but a deeply cultural and political one. Since 2014, when the current government took office, the debate over cattle slaughter has intensified. Today, we delve into the complexity of this issue, exploring its historical roots, constitutional aspects, and the ongoing legal and ethical debates. Cattle slaughter has been a continuous issue in India for decades, with the discussion dating back to the Constituent Assembly in 1948. The slaughter of cattle, especially cows, has significant culture and religious implication in Hinduism, where cows are considered sacred. The debate has evolved over the years, reflecting changing social norms and political landscapes. Various states have enacted laws to regulate or prohibit cattle slaughter, often based on culture and religious beliefs. The Constitution of India, through Article 48, directs the government to take steps for preserving and improving the breeds of cows and prohibiting slaughter of cows and calves on the other meat and dot cattle. This directive is part of the directive principles of state policy, which are guidelines for the government to frame laws and policies. The constitutionalities of these laws has been upheld by the Supreme Court, which has emphasized the importance of protecting cows and the other cattle for economic and environmental reasons. The years, the Supreme Court of India has dealt with the various cases related to cattle slaughter. The court has upheld the validity of laws prohibiting the slaughter, emphasizing the importance of balancing environmental concerns with human rights. The court has also recognized the need to protect the rights to butchers and others involved in the meat and hide industry, ensuring that any restrictions on cattle slaughter are reasonable and not arbitrary. Cattle slaughter laws vary across states in India. While some states have imposed complete ban on cattle slaughter, others allow it under certain conditions. This diversity reflects the culture and religion differences within the country. Some states have also implemented measures to protect and promote the welfare of cattle, including the establishment of shelters and rehabilitation programs. The debate over cattle slaughter also involves ethical considerations. While some argue for the protection of animals and the environment, others raise concerns about impact of a complete ban on the livelihood of those involved in the meat and hide industry. There is a need to find a balance between these competing interests, ensuring that any laws or regulations regarding cattle slaughter are both ethical and practical. The ban on cattle slaughter has had a significant impact on the livelihood of many, especially those in the meat and hide industry. It also affected the agricultural sector, as cattle are integral to farming practices in many parts of India. The economic impact of a complete ban on cattle slaughter must be carefully considered, taking into account the livelihood of those who depend on the cattle industry for their income. Cows hold a special place in Indian culture and religion, and the debate over cattle slaughter is often intertwined with these cultural and religious sentiments. This adds another layer of complexity to this issue. Any decisions regarding cattle slaughter must take into account the religious beliefs and the cultural practices of the Indian people. Cow protection has been a rallying point for certain political and social groups, leading to heightened tensions in some regions. The debate over cattle slaughter laws in India is far from over. It continues to be a topic of discussion in political and legal circles, highlighting the need for a balanced approach that respects both cultural values and individual rights. The future outlook for cattle slaughter laws in India is uncertain, but it is clear that any decisions regarding the issue must be made with careful consideration of the various factors at play. It is important to find solutions that addresses the concerns of all stakeholders while upholding the principles of justice and fairness. In conclusion, the issue of cattle slaughter laws in India is a complex and multifaceted one, involving legal, cultural, ethical, and economic considerations. Finding a solution that balances these various aspects remains a challenge, but one that is essential for the harmonious functioning of Indian society. As we navigate the complexities of this issue, it is important to remember the need for empathy, understanding, and respect for differing viewpoints. Who will Sadhguru appoint next to run the Isha Foundation? To know the truth, watch this video now. If you find this video informative, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching. Pranam.